In this video, we're going to dive deep into what sonic branding is, why it's incredibly important for your business, and most importantly, how your business can get started on your sonic branding journey. If you want to learn more about music and branding and how these two worlds collide, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We'll be uploading frequent content on this subject. So let's dive in. I'm sure you're familiar with, or even, in short, sonic branding refers to when companies strategically use music or sound to create a distinctive yet recognizable brand identity. Companies around the world have been using this for decades, and it's one of the most powerful marketing tools, especially when trying to generate brand awareness. Now, there are a couple of secrets that make sonic branding so powerful. Number one, brand recall. Brand recall refers to a consumer's ability to recognize or remember a brand with as little cues or hints as possible. It refers to how imprinted a brand is in a consumer's mind. Nike is a great example of how their visual branding enhances your association with the brand. For example, without even seeing the name of this brand, you instantly know this is Nike, right? Now, when it comes to visual branding, this is just as important. I'll give you another example, but with audio. Without even seeing the logo of this brand, you instantly know that this is Netflix. Sonic branding is a key element in enhancing brand recall and brand recognition. In fact, a study made in Leicester University proved that sonic branding and music used in branding enhances brand recall by 96% compared to visual branding. Number two, cross-channel integration. Sonic branding allows your brand to be cohesive across multiple touchpoints in a way that visual branding alone can't do. So, for example, when it comes to sonic branding, this doesn't only apply to using your music that's originally composed for you in your ads or your videos or traditional media advertising. When done correctly, brands can use their music inside stores. They can use their music on their customer support hotline. They can use their music integrated within the notifications or their application, or if it's a finance company, it can be associated with their ATM machines or with kiosks or with POS systems. Sonic branding can allow you to sort of go a little further than visual branding alone can. And that's why cross-channel integration is incredibly important. Number three is brand trust. Sound and music has a profound impact on emotions. And when a brand uses positive music, happy, inspiring music, and associates that with their brand, they're able to resonate with their brand on an emotional level, on a nostalgic level. I'll give you an example. So I grew up listening in Ramadan to this very, very famous jingle. Whenever I hear this music, I instantly remember Ramadan, and I associate that with MBC, and that enhances my association with MBC. So you may be wondering, how do brands create their sonic branding? What's the overall process? So the best time to consider sonic branding obviously is in the brand conception phase and in the initial stages of generating brand awareness. Obviously, it takes time to see ROI, but it should be associated to the brand awareness stage. And that's when you really, over time, begin to see brand recall take into place with your consumers. Now, how do brands actually create the sonic branding music? The best way to do this is through original music composed specifically for the brand. This is important because, number one, the music will be designed to evoke the personality, the branding, and the target persona of a brand's consumers. And number two, because of copyright. The brand will have the right, the exclusive right to use that music and will own, to a certain extent, the copyrights of that music. So instead of using royalty-free music over and over again, either work with a composer or work with a sonic branding agency to create your sonic branding. MusicGrid is a sonic branding agency. We compose original music for hundreds of brands in all industries, from the government sector to the finance industry to the F&B industry and much, much more. If you're interested in learning more about MusicGrid, please feel free to check out our website, and we'll see you next time.